In this video, I will be discussing the tragic case of Sandra Birchmore, who was a 23-year-old pregnant woman found dead in her apartment in Canton, Massachusetts on February 4th of 2021, which was 3 days after she was allegedly killed by a man who had known her for almost a decade. Now, leading up to her death, Sandra was very excited about her pregnancy. She had planned a pregnancy announcement for Valentine's Day, she planned a gender reveal event, and she was telling all her friends all about it. But according to text messages, Matthew did not feel the same way, and that makes a lot of sense, seeing as he was married with 2 children and had a 3rd one on the way. Fiery text messages between the two showed that Sandra wanted him to be present for her delivery, put his name on the birth certificate, and have some involvement in the child's life. She said, and I quote, "Your kid should matter." And he responded, "You are truly the worst person on the face of the earth." The day of her death, February 1st, Matthew was the last person to see Sandra alive. On that day, he texted Sandra at 9:08 p.m., wanting to know if he could come by for a second. 2 minutes later, she texted him back that the door would be open. Then, 4 minutes after that, security footage showed Matthew wearing a hoodie and a medical face mask entering Sandra's building. And I want to point out that Matthew was wearing a medical face mask. It was odd, because apparently he was well known as being resistant to COVID-19 mask mandates. Now, her cell phone cataloged her final steps at 9:40 p.m., and 3 minutes later, at 9:43 p.m., cameras recorded Matthew exiting the building. He was likely headed to the hospital because his wife was giving birth to his 3rd child there, who was born hours after Matthew allegedly killed Sandra.